In this video, we're going to show you how to install the exterior mirror on your Jeep Grand Cherokee located on the driver's side door. Remove our door panel. There are 3 Phillips head screws. There's one inside the door handle pull. There's one up where there should be a little plastic cap right here. There's one in here. And then there's one behind the door handle right here. Let's go ahead and remove those. I want to pull the door panel off here. Pop off the little plastic buttons. I'm going to pull that door panel off. Now on the back side, we have some metal actuator rods here that go to the door handle. We want to go ahead and separate those rods from those clips. Now you can normally just use your finger to pop these off. Here we go, there's one. Pull that rod up and out, and then we'll do the bottom one. Lift that up and out. Sometimes the angle of the rod will kind of bind up in there. Once you have those rods disconnected, the next things we want to do is disconnect the harness. Now when disconnecting the harness, on the harness facing the door panel, if I flip this over, there's a little spring clip right here. You're gonna pinch that with your finger and then pull that off. Towards the back section here, we have another connector. I'm gonna lift up on this little tab right here and then pull this off. And you follow this up, we have our mirror connector right here. There's a tab on the top right here. And support that door panel with your leg. Gonna pinch that. Separate that connector. We have one more connector right here. It's a little tab on the top right there you want to press down on to separate. And our door panel is now free from the door shell. Now behind this foam are going to be 3 studs. And there's 3 10mm nuts. We're going to take our socket, go inside here. I'm going to loosen the 2 bottom ones completely. Now we're going to go ahead and do the 3rd and last one up top here. But as you're doing this here, you want to reach out on the outside of the door and hold that mirror. Because once that nut comes off, that mirror could pop off and fall off the outside. And once you have all 3 of those off, go ahead and wiggle that mirror. You want to work that rubber grommet through the door. And then separate the mirror from the door shell. I'm going to go ahead and install the mirror. We're going to feed the wire harness through the hole in the door. Now, one of the main things you want to pay attention to is the wires and the pins that are in here. You want to match this up to your old mirror, making sure that it is correct. If there are more or less wires, make sure that you get the correct mirror for your vehicle. Otherwise, certain options won't work. Now with this fed through, we also have to get the rubber grommet fed through. You're literally going to grab that harness and just wiggle it gently, and you're going to feel that rubber grommet pop into the door and get seated. Once that happens, line up the studs, push the studs through. And what I'm going to do is take the nut and I'm going to put it on my socket here, line that up. I'm going to push that mirror in and get that upper nut started. I'm going to thread that in as far as I can by hand. This is going to hold the mirror in place while we get the other two started. Now we can go ahead and snug these down. Once that nut bottoms out, quarter turn. Bottoms out, quarter turn, and same here. Let's go ahead and connect all of our connectors here. Install our lower rod. And sometimes the angle of the door panel, if you adjust the door a little bit, the rod will pop right into place. And then fold your clasp on over. And then pop the clasp back onto that one. Now at this point, we're going to hang our door panel on the top of the door. Go ahead and line that up. And once that's in place, we can work our way around the perimeter, bumping on our plastic retaining tabs, securing this in place. With our door panel in place, we can now install the 3 screws, one on the handle, one up by the mirror, and the one behind the door handle. Go ahead and install the 3 door panel screws. If your door panel has the plastic button here to cover that screw, go ahead and pop that into place. Once that's all done, you want to go ahead and test everything, make sure everything works. After that, you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.